Hi everyone. I look like, I'm just vegging out and just chilling because I am. It has been such a long day. It's been a long week. It's been a long couple weeks. I want to talk about a little bit about where I've been. So yeah, let's talk. So, as you've probably noticed, it's been a long time since I've posted a video, and I apologize for that. I said I would post every Wednesday and every Friday, and that clearly went out the window. I thought I was doing pretty good with my Wednesdays, but it's been it's been a pretty rough time. I noticed myself not posting Words of Wisdom Wednesdays, and that's the first time I haven't posted in 4 years. For 4 years I've been uploading consistently every Wednesday. I would put out a quote every Wednesday for 4 years. And then a little over a month ago, things just started changing with me. I just haven't been feeling like myself. And it really took, talking with my therapist for her to let me know that I was depressed. I am depressed. And I didn't, actually, I knew, but I think I needed her to kind of confirm it for me, these things that I was feeling. And I don't want to edit this video a lot, but I feel like I'm taking so much time pausing that it's gonna get annoying with how much I'm pausing the video. And that's why I'll probably edit it, and I don't want to, because I want this to be real and I want you guys to see how I'm doing. And it's not the best, but I want to update you guys because it has been so long since I've posted, and every single Tuesday it will get to the point where I'm like, I have to film and I want to film, but then taking the time to look up a quote that means a lot to me, that I find wisdom from, that I can speak on, and then coming up with words to say about how I interpret this quote. It seems like so much work. It seems exhausting, and even talking about it right now is exhausting. And I know that might seem odd to some people, like, what? That's a piece of cake. I can do that like that. And I used to be like that. But there are times that I get low. And for a little over a month now, I've been on kind of this downward slope. And it has just sucked. But I think another reason I want to film this video, not just to say, hey, this is where I've been, this is what's been going on. I think another reason I want to say something is because, my channel is all about self-love and motivation. But I never really, talk about the fact that I'm not always a glass half full person, even though I really want to be. 90% of the time I usually am, but we are in such crazy circumstances right now in this world, and things are so uncertain. And for someone who has anxiety disorder, uncertainty is not a friend of ours. And so it's been bringing me down a lot. And I want you to see, that yes, I preach about, self-love and growth, but there are times when we have setbacks and we have hard times, and this has been a hard time for me. And so, even though I'm, looking at myself in the camera, and I have a messy bun, in my hair, and I have face paint, around my face, I feel I don't look my best, and I don't feel my best right now. I want you to see me, and I want you to see kind of this like raw version of me going through a hard time. And I think I'm getting better, as the days go on. I'm seeing my therapist, and she's awesome. Oh my gosh, she's so awesome. And when she told me, what was kind of happening with me and why I was feeling this way, it made perfect sense. There were times, when, for instance, my partner and I would be out at a protest, and then we would get back in the car to go back home, and then I wouldn't want to go home. I'd be like, let's just drive around. Let's just go to Meyer. Let's just walk around Meyer. Like, there would be times when we were out and I just didn't want to go back home. And I think it's because this is the place that we've been for over 4 months, and it's feeling like a prison. But things have been getting a little bit better because now I am back in school. That's why I have face paint, if you can see the white around my face. We've been back in school for a couple weeks now, and we just started, my class just started special effects makeup, which is so cool, and I love learning that. But at the same time, I get back home and all I want to do is either fall asleep or go back to school. It's been nice to kind of get on a regular schedule again and, get back to somewhat of a normal sleeping schedule, because I know that was kind of messing with me too, and I was not on a regulated sleeping schedule at all. Oh my gosh, it was awful. So going back to school, I've been on a somewhat regular sleeping schedule again, and just a regular schedule in general, and getting back to a somewhat normal kind of routine for me, because before COVID, I was in school, I was in my bridal makeup class. Things are obviously very different now at the school. We were already crazy with our sanitation, but now, we're even like 10 times what we were with our sanitation protocol. Obviously, that's a great thing. It is different. I'm glad for it, but it is different. But the thing is, I'll have school, and then on the weekends, I'm just laying in bed and I'm sad. And there will be times when I cry. And it sucks. I think the fact that I'm even filming this right now is a big step. Even talking about my feelings is a big step. Really, the only person like I've been talking about this with is my therapist, my partner. You know, I let him know kind of what was going on, and he could definitely tell. He could see the change in me, and he's been an amazing support. Good Lord, I love him so much. I let, you know, my best friends know. So like I've slowly and gradually been letting people in a little bit more. But I think doing this right now is a big step. And I'm going to take it as a step towards managing this and getting a little bit better each day. Little by little, I feel like I'm just getting a little bit happier. It's getting easier to breathe. I'll say that. That makes a little more sense. At least for me. It's just getting a little bit easier to breathe each day. I just want to, and I also want to, you know, again, just apologize for not coming on here and making videos, but it was just the whole thought of sitting down and making a video just seemed like the hardest thing. It just seemed exhausting. And again, I know that that might sound ridiculous to some people. And, you know, I wish I could, you know, have that mind of, this is easy, I can do this, like that. But I don't, you know? And this is just how I'm working, and this is just how I'm trying to get through it, trying to get through everything. And so that's why I'm doing this right now. Things have been so rough in this world. And I think it got to a point where it takes a lot out of you mentally. It really does. And I think that all of us can agree on that, oh, what is happening is just, it's taking a toll on you mentally and emotionally. And I think I started getting back to my old ways of taking care of others before taking care of myself. And I used to always be like that. I've been like that for such a long time. And I know I have a video about that. It's my big self-love video. You know, I used to take care of others before I took care of myself, and then that kind of changed, you know, a couple of years ago. Then I became my number one priority. And I've been doing good. You know, when I put myself first, I take care of myself, and then I can help others. But, you know, I went back to my old ways of kind of putting myself on the back burner and worrying about other people. I think it's amazing to help other people. I think that's a beautiful thing. I think it's an admirable thing. But when you're not taking care of yourself, how can you fully take care of other people if you're not taking care of number one? Because then you technically wouldn't be able to give your full self to other people when you're not at 100%. Oh my gosh, I hope that made sense. That made sense in my head. I have no idea if it made sense when I just said it just now. Fingers crossed that you got that. But yeah, I just started, I think that was part of it. I started making sure everyone else was okay, but not checking in with myself. And it just got to the point where I got really low, and now I'm at this point. I'm pretty down right now, but I'm working my way back up. And I want you to know that. And filming this right now, honestly, it's freeing and it's cathartic, and I'm glad I'm doing it. And maybe you can relate to what I'm going through. I know this channel is about, you know, motivation and self-love, and I believe in that wholeheartedly. Right now, I'm just working my way back up to it, you know? And I want you to know that we go through rough patches, all of us. Even the people who are, you know, usually a glass half full, and they see things, you know, from different sides, different perspectives. Even a glass half full type of person sometimes has their rough days and their rough patches, and I am just going through one of those rough patches. But I think I'm getting there. So I'm really sorry that I haven't been filming. It's been so long, and I kind of missed doing it. You know, now that I'm doing it right now, I'm realizing I missed it. And I'm hoping that this video with me doing it right now, it will lead to wanting to do another one, and wanting to do another one, and wanting to do another one, and being able to put myself out there a little bit more. But I don't know. You can never be sure. But you can hope. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm holding out hope that this will lead to my kick in the ass to keep filming, and hopefully with filming and talking to you, maybe I'll be able to breathe even more. I have no idea how to end this video. I don't know if I should, you know, sign off. I realize I didn't even like do an introduction, so I don't know. Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, well, thank you for listening. I just wanted to give you an update on where I am, where I have been, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. I'm not gonna hold myself to a schedule just because that will make me feel guilty, you know, if I don't post on the days and the times that I say I'm going to post. I'm going to try though. And thank you so much if you stayed till the end to listen to this. Thank you for continuing to stay with me. And yeah, I will hopefully see you very soon.